and welcome to QMTV News. In this month's news, Queen Mary recently held an election on whether we should stay in the NUS or not. The NUS provides a voice for student unions across the country, however some groups within Queen Mary have doubted its usefulness as an organisation. Ultimately though, the vote ended with a win for the Yes campaign. We will stay in the NUS. Although the No campaign highlighted that it cost us £50,000 a year to remain. Despite this, the students still decided the benefits of the NUS were worth the cost and does perhaps improve student life. In other news, 3 alumni of Queen Mary have been selected for the honours in the New Year's Honours List. Professor Jack Cusick receives a CBE for cancer research and cancer prevention. Professor Kim Bui has been recognised for services to mental health. And Sarah Murray will be appointed an MBE for services to oral health. These individuals have clearly excelled in their fields of study, and Queen Mary are extremely proud to have been a part of their journey. It's great to see them being awarded in this way. A motion passed recently at the Student Council meeting concerned with the banning of the Daily Mail, the Daily Express and the Sun. These newspapers have gathered a negative reputation for being derogatory and offensive to certain groups, like refugees for example. 14 representatives voted in favour for the motion in the hope that it will aid the fight towards hatred. However, some have argued that taking away these papers denies the right for free speech and the ability to express your opinions without condemnation. For now though, the ban continues. A report has shown that Queen Mary is one of the only universities set to benefit post-Brexit. Research suggests that the most prestigious institutions will gain the most due to the international demand they receive. Leaving the EU hasn't affected this. London remains an appealing, bright and vibrant city to live in for international students, so Queen Mary will continue to benefit from this interest. Other universities, however, may be negatively affected by Brexit.
In national news, students from the School of Oriental and African Studies have been campaigning to diversify their thinkers. As one student argues, out of all the philosophers from the politics modules, only 2 weren't white. Diversify SOS is an attempt to push course administrators and academics to review the content to make the courses more relevant and diverse to an institution that studies in African and Oriental studies. Subsequently, there's been significant media backlash, with many outlets claiming that this is an attempt to drop white philosophers. However, this is a misunderstanding according to those involved. Course administrators from the University of London College have come out in support to reviewing its content. As I am sure you are all aware, there's been a multitude of tube strikes in London, and there has been issues and conflict regarding tube bosses giving staff pay and ticket office closures. London Mayor Sadiq Khan promises to stop these tube strikes in order to prevent disruption to Londoners. However, his promise will not be completely fulfilled due to the deadlock between TfL and unions. So unfortunately, they will continue these strikes until a suitable solution is found. The 26th of January marked the annual Holocaust Memorial Day, a time given to reflect on the aftermath from the Nazi regime. This year's theme was How Can Life Go On?, in which we think about the appalling suffering and dehumanization that the liberated and refugees suffered. The Tower Hamlets Local History Library and Archives hosted a film screening and a documentary. Tower Hamlets Mayor John Biggs paid a visit to a soup kitchen in January. A temporary soup kitchen was set up in Whitechapel to help the homeless in the area. The mayor's visit publicised this, and he visited volunteers that gave up their time to feed and clothe 100 homeless people in the area. It's great to see that this community is helping the homeless immensely.